Hello, beautiful beings, and long time no chat. This is Gypsy Jess here with your Art of Tarot after a very long break. And I am happy to be with you. Right now, we are following, or just at the end of Aries season, following a major eclipse. And I'm hoping for all of you that you're feeling purged, weights lifted, that you've gone through a season of healing. But for right now, to touch back in, I'd like to do a general reading of who and what is active in our space right now. This maybe for the purpose of healing, for confirmation, for guidance. Just remember, it is a general collective reading. Some of it might resonate for you, some of it might not. Feel free to fast forward, feel free to skip around. But yeah. So today, we're gonna start with my archetype cards. I'm gonna pull 3, and I'm gonna read around those 3 based on what I'm feeling. These can all be energies that are active within yourself right now. They can be individual archetypes that are active around you. You'll know. But before I lay these cards, I'd like you to take a big deep breath. Open mouth exhale. And allow yourself to be present. Remember that whatever happens during the reading is part of the reading, whether that be on my end or yours. Now allow yourself to be open to any signs, symbols, songs that might resonate with you for confirmation that that message is indeed for you. And we'll go ahead and get started. Started with the cardinals singing outside the window. I think we have messages coming through from Spirit. I felt greatly compelled to come up here and start reading, and so here we are. Let's start with our 3 active, shall we? Spirit, who and what is active in our space right now? We have the shadow aspect of the king. Excessive feelings of entitlement, rulership without restraint. Definitely seems like a predominant energy in the world at the moment. The unruly masculine. What else, or whom else is active in this space right now? The shadow aspect of the pioneer. Compulsive need to keep moving on. Sensing some runner energy here. Some avoidance. What else? Victimhood wanted to come to mind, but hedonist, the light attributes. Well, that's good. Inspires creative energy to embrace the good things in life. Celebrates the beauty in yourself. So those are our 3 energies we're going to work with right now. 2 in the lower chakras, 1 in the higher. Any of these sound familiar, I wonder? All right. Now, I'm going to do this fast and furious, my friends. Our first energy, the shadow aspect of the king. Tell me more about this excessive feeling of entitlement. What do we need to know about this, Spirit? Magician in reverse. We definitely have some shadow energy across the board here. The king and the magician. This is giving me King of Wands, a misuse of passion, of hedonist, darker emotions. 8 of Swords in reverse, coming out of a painful blind spirit, and King of Pentacles popping up. Interesting. Let's see. I'm gonna get Oracle of the Light here. This guy wants to pop out. hostilities, conflict and unrest. 4, again, the masculine. Okay, so right here, confirmation all over, and then the panther, those teeth being bared. I get an emperor, a king of wands energy, someone who is in a position of financial authority, but who feels entitled somehow, entitled to a situation, maybe who's feeling embittered. Feeling embittered for what? Coming out of a painful situation, but perhaps being manipulative. I get the sense of someone being manipulative with money. And I know the King of Pentacles is not in the reverse right now, but with the Magician being in the reverse, and the shadow aspect of the King being active, this tells me that it's normally someone who's very abundant, very down to earth, as you can see here, connected with the animal, but who perhaps in this eclipse season, this full moon season, has shifted into a distorted energy for some reason. Let's see. Tell me more. Tell me more about this Shadow King. Mature woman involved here. I get a sense of divorce. I don't know why I'm getting a sense of divorce, but a marriage partner. Generally, King of Pentacles is a spouse. So this could be a conflict, a relational conflict, where someone is actually holding finances over the head of someone else because they feel entitled to. Courthouse, see, there it is. So if the divorce, bottom of the deck, marriage. Okay, so right off the bat here, pile 1, whether this be you, someone you're dealing with, someone you know of, I see a very difficult situation that involves a legal matter, and divorce was the first thing that came to mind. And with marriage being here, I definitely think that would be an accurate feeling. And this particular individual, I think perhaps is feeling entitled to finances and is using them in an unusually manipulative way due to the hostilities between themselves and a mature woman, or you being a mature woman. And mind you, feminine, masculine bodies, you understand, could be open to whatever, but that there's some stuff going on here. So let's get some guidance moving forward. What else do we need to know about this situation? Let me get some more fortune-telling cards here. What do we need to know about this moving forward? 31. Sun. It's another 4. That's the second 31. So again, we have 4 and 4. That's the Emperor. Ace of Diamonds. This is finances again. So this is, I'm getting Emperor energy. I know it says the King, but I really do feel like this is someone in a position of authority within a family situation. Perhaps there's someone that is, in a 3D position of authority, police officer, firefighter, something of that nature, who's going through some sort of domestic dispute. I'm going to say a divorce, but that is handling it in a pretty manipulative way because of whatever unresolved hostilities are here. So what does this situation call for? Give me 3 cards, Spirit, and then we're going to move on from this with a twin flame card and see what kind of lesson that our viewers need to take away here. I'm going to adjust this real quick. I don't think all my cards are there. We go. I apologize. What we need to take away from this. Oh, what flipped over here? 2. Choice made in reverse. The Empress in reverse. And there's a mature woman. So definitely a major power couple struggle here. And I think honestly, I think it's the end of a relationship in terms of choices going forward. So 2 people, because of whatever conflict has been made, or maybe the choice to end a long-term marriage, relationship, is putting people in a financial conflict. I'm going to draw one more from this because it looks like the choice has already been made. And it keeps coming up pretty clearly here. Yeah, lots of choices, lots of options. Infidelity just popped into my mind. Burden on the bottom of the deck. So it's time to put this burden down, my love. It is time to move forward. You've already made your choice. It's time to walk away. It's time to put this conflict to a rest. Sacred space 3. Now this is the divine feminine. This is the Empress. Know that all things come in cycles, right? All that leaves us will return. And this fire, this animosity perhaps that you're feeling right now, this too shall pass. But that rage, that sacred rage, that lets us know that we have been wronged in some way, and it's important to hold space from that when we're coming to an end in whatever sort of relationship, situation it might be. So, final card here. I told you we're going to be kind of fast and furious today for this one, just to get back into the swing of things. I'm going to pull a twin flame card. What is this relationship, this divorce, this marriage, this legal conflict intended to teach the collective here? Mirror reflections, karmic purge. So, pretty clear, 6 lovers and the devil, Empress, the Emperor. So these hostilities, this unrest that you're experiencing, this is to teach you about yourself, okay? This is the mirroring of 2 lovers that is intended to bring up karma. This is a karmic relationship. Its intention is to help develop you, to help you evolve, to help you move forward. And you two are mirroring each other right now. So not to put blame on either side, but that means, relationships are intended to teach us about ourselves. And so what you don't like about yourself sometimes can be reflected back to you. So whatever it is that's bothering you about the one side, there might be little of that within you, right? But this entire situation is intended to bring light to that for both of you, so that both of you can come back to balance, right? This is a karmic purge here. All right, my loves. Group 3, our light aspect of the hedonist, inspires creative energy to embrace good things in life, celebrates beauty in yourself. Now, I said this at the beginning, these all don't necessarily be connected, but need to be connected, but they certainly feel like that way to me. Just different sides of a story. And this last group definitely, I think, has a relation to the one that came before it. Oh, I got hard spitting out on the floor here. Come on, Spirit. 5 of Swords. Oh, we have a bit of a thief here. A bit of betrayal, a bit of bittersweet. Definitely a bittersweet victory. Page of Cups. Yeah, definitely related to the last pile. Eight of Wands. So now we have movement. Now we have movement going forward from someone who perhaps had a bittersweet victory. I'm kind of feeling like this is an evolution of the same story. So perhaps, again, this is confirmation for a different part in the past or another person, but I definitely get a story piece here. And this one's a little further along. This is beyond separation. This is someone in themselves who is filling their own cup, looking forward to move forward is moving forward very quickly, and who's celebrating themselves, who's feeling sexy, but perhaps there's still a bitter twinge to it, a bitter win. And I think you feel that in the hours you know, right before the sun comes up or right before the sun goes down, that time when your mind is just a little bit clearer and those things that you don't necessarily want to think about are present. I get a bit of an indulgence energy with that hedonist card as well. So let's see what else. Oop. Achievement, effort plus intention. Energy goes, where does that go? Intention. Energy goes where intention, energy flows where intention goes, where energy flows. You know what I'm saying. You get it. What you focus on is what you create. And the white buffalo here is a powerful spiritual symbol, especially in Native American indigenous cultures. Not that I'm an expert by any means, but the appearance of buffalo is a strong spiritual confirmation. And perhaps that's what this reading's about, and why you're coming to this reading, this page. Let's get some more fortune-telling cards so I get a little bit better idea of how to help you out here. Mature man. What did I say? This feels like one big continuation or different sides of the same story, the same coin. Moving on. Family room. Going back to that first one, if this relates to a possible divorce followed by a separation, this to me feels like either the decision to stay, right, and not end a family, and taking an accountability, that bittersweet win where you get what you want, but not so much. Or I'm speaking to someone who is just beginning to move beyond that. A little bit of a mixed signal here, so I'm gonna pull another fortune-telling card and see what else comes up. Whatever this is, I get a bittersweet win, okay? I get a bittersweet win. And perhaps that celebration is a bit indulgent. 41. Well, the wellspring of life. Again, we see that dusk till dawn. Perhaps the age is 41. I'm speaking to someone who's 41. Or this mature man is around the age of 41. But there is new abundance, fast-moving abundance. I'm going to take the dehumidifier beeping in the background as the confirmation that I hit that one. But we have someone who is willing to put in the effort, who has put in the effort, and who's quickly done so, and who's gotten what they wanted, but perhaps by using a trick or two up their sleeve. Nevertheless, that is a strong achievement, right? And this person is about achievement. We see the nice things, we see the library, we see the sign of abundance in the middle. But there is a gap, right? To me, there's a gap. So what do we need to learn? What is the takeaway here? Other than this person has abundance, has wishes coming in, and they're thinking about it again. Early morning hours and right before bed. Truth. Reduces to 3, the Empress. 21 reduces to 3, the Empress. And we have another strong spirit symbol with the eagle there. Also divine masculine. So with the white showing up there, I get a purity with this, but someone who's thinking about a divine feminine who's absent, right? She's absent, or she's right there. I heard she is the truth. And perhaps there is some letting go. Perhaps you know the truth. You do know the truth. For some reason, I just got the vision of this bird with a coin in its mouth coming and dropping it into the well like a wishing well. And I get the sense that someone's making a wish, and that truth will come. So what is the intention, like what is the meaning, what is the meaning of this? What is to be learned here? This is definitely one of those groups where you know better than I do for what this means to you. But more than anything here, I sense a passionate man dreaming of a life with a woman, but with little emotion to give, far more intellect, but who knows? She's the ultimate achievement. Mirror reflections, karmic purge. So here we come back to that original group. So like I said, I do feel like there's a story here. This seemed a little bit more like the feminine was present. This one definitely seems all masculine. So whether this is for you or someone else around you, this is for a masculine who knows the truth, right? They know what they did. They know what they did to get there, right? With that bitter, those kind of swords stolen in the night. And this is being reflected back to them. Spirit is reflecting this back to them. And now she's only present in the dream. She's only present when he's with someone. But he's alone in the room. Well, I hate to end on that note, my dears, but I do hope that this is confirmation for something that you've been thinking about, that this whole reading was something, a confirmation for you. So thank you for watching. Bye-bye.